Good afternoon, students. Today we are taking up in Unit 5 Advanced Entry Recording Outward Supplies with Additional Expenses. So before moving to actual presentation, let me clarify one doubt. One of the students asked me whether these kind of session it is only helpful for practical, not for examination point of view. Like, I want to clarify that in your exams also you will be asked the questions like this. You will be given a scenario, like for example, you will be asked to record outward supply. What is outward supply, and how the additional expenses can be recorded, and you need to describe that in stepwise. You need to write in the exam how it is done in Tally, showing the steps like you did in the previous computerized accounting. So basically this kind of session is also helpful not only for learning how the transaction is posted on Tally, but as per your examination point of view also you can use this presentation. Because when the question is asked, not only you need to describe what is outward supply, what is the additional expenses, but also you need to show the how it is posted in Tally, by showing different, like, stepwise description, right? So now, how to record the additional expenses in Tally. So now I have taken one example here. One company, Greens Construction, is providing following services to a customer. He is providing construction service for 1 lakh rupees and GST applicable is 12%. Designer service of 20,000 with GST applicability is 10%. In addition to that, freight charges. Here the freight charges are important, because freight charges is 5% given. As per GST rule, freight charges are exempted when it is under following circumstances. Like if it is for agricultural product, freight charges are exempted. If it is a milk, salt, food grains including flour and processed rice, it is also exempted. For all organic manure, it also exempted. Defense material, it is also exempted. And for us, for today, the transportation of goods where the gross amount charged for consignment is less than 1500, it is also exempted in that case. So in our example, let us say for us freight charges is only 1000, so it should be exempted for us. Although there is a 5% GST is applicable on this transaction, it should not show under tax liability. That is what we are going to do today. So when we post this in Tally, you will understand. So basically today's example, I am taking construction charges for 1 lakh at 12%, designer at 20,000 and 10%. Let us move to the actual work. So for this transaction to be posted on Tally, we need to have one construction service. This define the construction service in Tally. Designer service we need to define in Tally. Freight charges also we need to define in Tally. We need to create a customer, and we need CGST output account, SGST output account, because it is a sales transaction, outward supply transaction, right? So now let us move to Tally, where it is, yeah, here. So now first thing, we need to create construction service, designer service, and freight services. Three services, because it is a services, we will use accounting master only, right? So here accounting masters, accounting info, create ledgers. Here create, let me start with construction service. Construction services, it is our major source of income, so I am taking it as under sales account, and GST is applicable for it. I am making S, and it is sales taxable. Here it is there, sales taxable, you need to select from here. So sales taxable, the given tax rate is 12%. Now sales. Next is designer service. It is not our chief transaction, so that's why I'm taking it as a indirect income, but it is also taxable under GST. So sales taxable, I give it as 10%. Now come freight charges. freight, when we are, freight is the transportation charges where basically what we are providing. So when suppose many times businesses will have their own freight, own transportation, which they will use it to transport goods from business location to customer location, but they charge some additional charges for it. So in that case, if it is falling under the tax bracket, it is taxable. If it is not falling under tax bracket, it is not taxable. In both cases, this freight charge, because we are using our personal transportation, it is a income for us. So freight charges, I am taking it as an indirect income and putting under GST applicable. It is taxable supply with 5% tax. Okay, these are the three services we defined. Now next is we need to create a customer account. I already created one customer account, customer, by giving the name, and as you know, it is a Sunday data, and here I have activated maintain bill by bill detail. He is a customer, maintain bill by bill detail is S, and he is a customer from Telangana only. That's it. This is the customer we already created. Then we need CGST output and SGST output accounts. As we have many times created this output CGST account, I don't need to describe it again and again. So by the way, like CGST output is under duties and taxes, and we need to select here GST. Then here we need to select the central tax, that is for CGST output, and same way for SGST output, it is also duties and taxes under GST and state tax. That is what we require. So now we are ready with all the masters which is required for this transaction. Now let us post the transaction. So when we are ready with that, we are going to post the transaction in accounting voucher sales. Now one more thing we need to remember here is, because we are posting a service, we need to be in accounting invoice mode. It is here. So by default, sometime it will be in item invoice mode. When you know how to identify it, item invoice mode, here name of item will be asked, but we need to be in accounting invoice mode. You can select it from here. Accounting invoice mode is selected. So now we are ready for the transaction. Let me give one invoice number. So we are doing it for our customer. And what is that we are providing? We are providing construction service, and it is for 1 lakh. It is sales taxable. Then we are providing designer service. It is also for, let us, what is that amount? 20,000. It is also sales taxable. Then we are providing freight charges. It is not taxable because it is under 1,000. Now see, now we have selected sales. Here we need to select it as a sales exempted, because when I don't select sales exempted, it will calculate the tax. Let us see. Now I have selected all this. Go to the tax analysis and check how the tax is calculated here. Tax analysis. See, you can see here freight charges is shown under exempted sales, and there is no tax liability shown, and construction charges are tax is calculated for both construction charges and designer charges. So here, whenever the transaction value is more than 1,500, we need to show it as a sales taxable. Whenever it is less than 1,500, we need to show it as exempted sales. Although we have defined a tax of 5% on the freight charges, the system will not calculate the tax. Right, now let us select our CGST output. System calculate the tax. Then SGST output, system calculate the tax 7,000, and let us see the tax invoice by pressing R. So it is under with preview. Now let me zoom and show you. Like, see, we have construction charges 1 lakh, designer charges 20,000, freight charge 1000, but tax is only calculated on 1,20,000 because freight charges are exempted. That's it. Now we will save the transaction. Control A to save, S to accept. So now I save the transaction. Let us go to display and check how the tax liability is applicable. Liability 7,000, tax liability on customer. All those things we have already seen. Now this is how you are going to post outward supply with additional expenses.